Mabuti po ang okay ako. Ang importante ang Davao City. Sali mo na ang Pilipinas. Sana naman okay tayong lahat. I pray to God that everything is fine with the country. Well, it falls short sa exacting standard ng ating batas na lalo na money appropriations must appear the true and correct value kung anong gusto mong what would be the application for the money for public money. Pagka ganon, there's something terribly wrong. And as a matter of fact, I would say, kung may mga blanco yan lumusot, that is not a valid legislation. Kung nasa batas na yan, lumabas na yan ng blanco-blanco, either it could be filled up before or after sa Congress, pagka ganon, what must be submitted is the true and correct figure coming out as prepared by the budget submitted to Congress for appropriation. Pagka putol-putol yan o may kulang, that is not a valid budget for implementation as law. It's not only inaccurate, but I think the budget is in totality invalid. Hindi na pwede mag-blanco-blanco dyan sa pera ng tao. Ano ka man? It's people's money. Maglagay ka ng mga mga provisions, but without the true and correct items or money that would be appropriated by Congress, by the people owning the money. So everything must be explained clear, patent, without doubt na itong pera na ito para ito sa ganito. Itong para na ito para sa eskwelahan, ito para sa agriculture. But you do not leave any item there vacant. Itong pera na ito blanco to be filled up later on. That is not allowed by law. And that budget is already, I would like to remind Congress, mali ho yan. It's invalid. Please correct it. Or recall the budget and demanded explanation kung bakit dumating sa inyo yan na ganon kablangko. We are not, para ka binigyan ka ng blanco check dyan, o sige, bahala na kung anong ilagay ninyo. In the same manner, yung mga blanco-blanco dyan, whatever or whoever corresponds to that particular item is free to just fill up the amount. That is not by all commandments of the law. That cannot be valid, invalid, unenforceable. And kung na-implement na, it must be corrected and the money returned if already spent or corrected. And kung sino man ang niyan, they have to give us the explanation. Otherwise, sabihin ko sa mga Pilipino, huwag na kayo magbayad ng buwis ninyo. Ganun lang naman, pinagsasayan ito mga kumang na to, puro check-in na blanco, then they try to pass it as a law, and they are free to choose now the amount which they want to place. Hindi natin alam kung ano ang reserba nila, kung anong gusto nilang ilagay sobra doon sa pera natin. It could be that the money is in the hands of the government now or future appropriations or reserva ba ito. If it is does not clear anything, then that is invalid and not correct.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to get also your thoughts on the briefing on that.
Oh, I fully agree with the President. Nagsalita na si Pangulong Duterte na illegal yung 2025 budget. At tama yung sinabi ni Congressman Sid na ito ay napirmahan originally December 11 and the President was supposed to sign it December 20. Pero natulak ito ng December 30 at sinasabi nga nila na pag-aaralan daw dahil sinasabi ng Malacanang na ang Administrasyong Marcos ay been very prudent in programming and budgeting. But with this revelation now of Congressman Sid na pumirma ang Bicameral Conference Committee ng blankong final committee report, ito'y magpapasinungaling doon sa sinasabi na nagsagawa ng isang complete staff work at nagsagawa ng due diligence ang tanggapan ng Pangulo. Ang i-challenge ko lang siguro, Kong Sid, baka naman kasi sabihin ng mga miyembro ng BICAM Committee, yung blankong yan, meron kaming agreement dyan na i-fill upan na lang ng kanilang technical working group or secretariat. Pwede po ba yun?
Hindi yan pwede because and I think it's in the BICAM report also that we made an omnibus motion to allow the technical staff to make correction in cases of typographical, grammatical, or...
Alam mo, yung nakikinig, baka hindi nyo alam yan, yung typographical, grammar or anything, that has nothing to do with what the intent of the law or Congress wants. No, you put anything there that is not the reflection of what Congress has passed or what is really the correct amount doon sa mga budget, i-jumble-jumble ninyo, that is falsification of law. Perjury yan or whatever, perjury, forgery, and it can only amount to one thing. Alam mo ano? Criminal action. You can all go to jail for that. At kung ano, ako ang binigyan ng trabaho to follow up these things and ganito ang lumabas, my God, you will all go to jail. Mabigat yan. Public document na yan. So if it's different from what was really intended by Congress or was not really the true and accurate copy as passed by Congress, that is falsified or forgery. In which case, mamili ka lang, forgery, falsification, or jail. Alin dyan sa tatlo, papasok sa iyo. These are the things that cannot be delegated, especially the amounts. Hindi mo pwedeng biro-biro yan. It must be exact. Nandiyan po lang sa Congress paglabas niyan, if the amount is 1 million, it's 1 million. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na kayo na mag-correct dyan 1,200,000 or make the corresponding inaccuracies or sabihin mo yung anong pinag-usapan na dito after the law was passed. You cannot correct it by yourselves. It has go to the main body or to the person who was the authority to define and characterize the law. Kung ibigay mo yan dyan sa inyo, at most inyo is typographical error or maybe mistakes in spelling. But you cannot change the germane topic of the... That's not allowed by law. That's a very dangerous thing. Tinkering with itong batas natin. because it could change, it could be serious, and it could put the trouble in the system dito sa ating the separate of powers ng Supreme Court, Judiciary, and the President. Bawal yan. Talagang hindi pwede yan. Baski na and or, bantayan ninyo yan. And or, iba yan. Hindi yan pwede na you'll just look up to the sky and say, you just try to discern if it was really the intent of siguraduhin mo doon sa records, makinig ka kung anong pinagsasabi ng mga lawmakers doon, o what is the intent or what is really this spoken words. Mahirap kang kayo dito sa baba. You are not, hindi naman ako minamaliit ko kayo. Dito kayo sa baba, aside from the lawmakers, do not pretend to know. And do not pretend to guess what is right and what is wrong, and what is true and what is false. Talagang accurate yan. Refer to the records, and if you cannot get it from kung hindi masyado klaro, then you listen to the recorded history doon sa Congress. Marami namang stenographic notes dyan eh. Hindi lang isang tao dyan. May stenographic notes ang Senate, the individual senator, and yung report ng Congress itself.
If I may,
You cannot, do not say that you cannot go wrong. Hindi ka pwede sabihin magkamali ka. There's so many records to refer to or get into what is really the accurate and true whatever it is that is to be placed there in the document, whether it is a law, resolution, or an official document. In plain, it's bullshit. Either somebody there is stupid or more stupid than the others. Huwag mong gawain yan because it carries with it a lot of legal consequences. Isa dyan yung mapriso ka. And you cannot escape the rigors of scrutiny kasi dadaan ng maraming papel. And it goes back to the proponents, kung may kopya sila, but sabi niya, puta, hindi ko ito sinabi. This is wrong because I never advocated for this kind of action. Malikot ang papel sa gobyerno. So, do not try to, for those enterprising or whatever you want, wag mong gawain niya kasi talagang kung sa opisina kita, barilin kita. Totoo. Para mo akong pinahiya. At pagtawanan ako ng mga congressman. So, mabuti yung alam ninyo. Barilan ka agad para wala ng istorya. Luko-luko may trial ba tayo? Ang gastos yan. You are dealing with the people of the Philippines. You do not issue a blank check to anyone because that is really addressed to the government first. At ang mga taga-gobyerno ang maglagay ng ano yung sabi? Sila na ang maglagay, ang sekretary o ang direktor? Anong kalokohan ng naisip ninyo niya? And if it changes the meaning, if it's just a grammar, putting a correct one or in ganon, okay pa yan. And and or, pero if you change, put there a sentence that would change its meaning, far different from the original intent of Congress or the executive order, then it changes the meaning, and you are not allowed to do that because you can go to jail. Ito yung mga blanco. You cannot pass a law with blank.
It has to be complete in itself.
That is not allowed. Bakit mo ilagay blanco dyan? Oh, if it's a contingent amount, you place the contingent amount. Whether it falls short or sobra, then you can add. Or kunin mo kung may sobra. But you cannot speculate by placing a blank there for the amount of the appropriations or whatever it is. It's just not, it is not allowed by law. You cannot pass an incomplete appropriation or bill for that matter, whatever. It leaves an speculation. Mag-ano pa yung tao, ano bang ibig sabihin nito? Ano bang ilagay natin dito? Then, whoever is the end user of this papel would have the, ngayon, kung bright ka, sige, ilagay na natin dito, pasobra natin ng konti. Para yung, ganun talaga yan, huwag kulang. O sige, sobrahan ninyo o kulangan ninyo. Then you leave the money intended for any public purpose to the speculation or to the guessing game of the people who are supposed to implement the law. Bawal yan. Bawal yan. And you can go to jail for that. Mind you.
Thank you, sir.
When would be the earliest event that could discover this kind of...
Actually, Mayor,
It behoves upon you to call the attention of the public. And lahat na, President, pati lahat ng Senador, pati yung judiciary, that there is something terribly wrong going on. And if need be, you file the necessary corresponding charges, anti-graft, kung sino nang palusot niya into its final form na dumating sa inyo. You did not really na-approve na sa Congress. Any attempt to pass on to Congress a falsified or a thing which is not a document which is not true and correct is, as a matter of fact, at that point already a consummated crime. Something which has be looked into. I hope that the appropriate action can be taken by ikaw, Sid, or any other Filipino dito nakikinig sa atin ngayon. Ako sana, pero matanda na ako, matagal na ako nawala sa practice. But nandito sila, Atty. Delgra and the rest of the taga Davao, meron naman itong, marami kami ditong talagang totoong Pilipino, nagmamahal sa bayan. So, I'm sure that they would not allow these things to pass just like that. Mahirap yan. Pa dito sa mga locals na mga sanay sa budget, even itong mga local governments, I may be able to help you to find some people are willing to work on it. Pag-aralan yan. Hindi tayo nagkulang yan. Siguro, si Atona Delgra is one hell of a Filipino. A good lawyer. Siya yung abogado ko nga eh. Pero hindi ako makulong. Pero kung makulong ako, malas talaga. Ibig sabihin. Hindi dahil sa kanila. Baka dahil kay ano. Sino ito mga to? Nakikiusap lang ako sa mga ulol na to. Kung sino yung gumagawa ng ganun. Pwede bang sabihin ko sa inyo na do not the people of the Philippines. Magkagulo tayo. Huwag ninyo kaming isali, buhay pa ako. Saka nandyan yung military pati police hindi papayag ng I know them. The ever vigilant na military pati police. Hindi papayag ng ano. You better, kayong nasa bureaucracy, better stand up straight and be counted as a true Filipino. Otherwise, you are asking for your early demise. Alam mo, pag nagkudita ito, patayan lip and right yan, baka una kayo. Alam mo, ang ayaw ng sundalo, naghihirap na nga sila para sa bayan, tapos nanakawan pa ninyo ng pera. Hindi, ibigay na lang nyo sa mga sundalo sana yan. Bakit pa ninyo, not good. Not good. Dagdag na lang nyo sa edukasyon sa mga bata, yung sa mga disasters, dagdagan ninyo, yung ano talaga, edukasyon, pati yung mga sa welfare department. Yun ang kailangan talaga ng ano. Ako, edukasyon. Dagdag na lang ninyo, huwag ninyong sayangan yung pera. Yan lang ang payo ko sa inyo. Sabi, nag-warning ako sa inyo, huwag kayong gumagawa ng ganun. Pagka marami, hindi papayag ang sundalo niya. Kiyariin kayo, sigurado ako niyan. Kilala ko ang sundalo. Naging presidente ako. Napipigilan lang. Pero pag if it goes haywire, bahala kayo. Basta ako nagbigay ng warning sa inyo. Ito kami lahat, si Vic, pati si Sid, pati si Martin, of course ikaw, gusto lang namin malaman ng tao na interesado kami sa ating interest sa bayan. All we want is the truth and the correct way of doing it. Huwag na lang tayong lumabas diyan sa ano ang totoo, ano ang tama. Huwag kalimutan ninyo lahat yun. Mga antigrap, wala yan. Stick to what is right and what is the truth. Yan lang dalawa. Wala na kayong dapat alalahanin. Yan ang para sa bayan, para sa anak natin. Salamat po.